During the pandemic, we were truly tested. And because of person-directed care, we were able to individualize the way we took care of our residents. Our staff have become surrogate families for them.
Miss Houston, how are you? I think right now having contact with nature and engaging with music is vitally important because we're spending more time indoors. I think the sensory stimulation is necessary. I think the engagement is necessary just to maintain our cognitive skills and social interaction.
You have to love them more because you can imagine not seeing your mother or your father for a long time.
I'm a person, and they treat me as a person.
We have a wonderful and incredible workforce that we are so proud of. They're now being coined as essential workers, but we have always viewed them as essential.
That's really family now.
We step in as the loved one that can't be there for them to give them comfort, to let them know that they're okay and the family is okay.
The longevity of the employees and the workers and the caregivers is incredible. And in fact, it is unheard of in this industry.
I've worked at AG Rhodes for nearly 20 years.
I've been a CNA at AG Rhodes for 26 years.
Well, what sets AG Rhodes apart, in my opinion, is when you walk into any one of our homes, you'll see a lot of people smiling. And that's the culture that we tried to create and have created for generations.
AG Rhodes is one of the oldest nonprofits in Atlanta, and I think AG Rhodes has such a positive reputation because everyone involved with this organization is focused on the quality of care, but also a great quality of life.
We are one of the only mission-driven nonprofit providers with a steadfast commitment to the underserved, the underinsured, and really some of the most in need in the Atlanta community.
I'm a great-great-grandson of Amos Giles Rhodes, Mr. AG. This all began when a group of volunteers came to Mr. AG Rhodes and asked for a donation to help replace the roof on their little building. Mr. Rhodes said, "I would not give you a dime to put into the roof of that building, but I will build you a new one." And from that time, we've tried to continue to build better buildings and provide a better environment for our residents.
COVID-19 has challenged us to be more creative. We've adapted our programs and our activities, and we've used technology to help us to stay connected with loved ones.
They've been wonderful because they have been real diligent to make sure that that she can stay in touch with us.
With my friends, I have email and telephone calls, constant letters.
We are doing more one-on-one engagement rather than our group therapy or group social activities.
This whole year has been very difficult, lonesome, depressing.
A silver lining of this pandemic is that we have become more aware of the elders in our population and what they are going through and the social isolation.
Those living with dementia are twice as likely to contract COVID-19 and 4 times as likely to die from it. These are our nation's most vulnerable, and we have to do better by them. There is an urgent need to change the design in our nation's nursing homes. They were originally designed like hospitals, and that is no longer acceptable. Our community spaces were designed for large group activities, which has made it so difficult to manage COVID-19. Most of our seniors live in semi-private rooms, shared occupancy. To take our person-directed care model to the next level, we need a safer, more comfortable environment for our elders. We need to put the home back into nursing home. This is where people live. The time is now to build a new type of nursing home community, one that could be replicated throughout Atlanta and throughout the nation.
AG Rhodes is about family, about culture, about innovation, and now more than ever, we're sure that our buildings need to reflect that.
We've come to a critical point in our industry. Are we going to accept the same? Are we going to acknowledge that it's time to change our physical environments? This has been the sentinel event in our nation's history. We have to use this moment to make effective change.